On another episode, wait. On another Black History Month episode, go ahead, Ray.
Hey guys, hey everybody. Welcome to another slog fest through Charmed, aka Black Girl Charmed, a Charm rewatch podcast.
With two Black girls, where we make fun of all. Like, if you guys didn't know, we make fun of everybody, okay? God, y'all are annoying in these comments. Yeah, and it's not even y'all because we love y'all. It's those who don't even be watching. It's when you get to like that dark side of TikTok. Ray out here fighting for her life right now.
I'm not fighting shit. Like, it's Black History Month, and y'all in my comments talk about how you're trying to gatekeep a hairstyle. You blacks,
Nah,
yo.
they hit you with the Vikings had it, and I was done. I was done. I was
Nah,
done.
I I refuse to believe that that's not satire because they hit me with the well actually. And everybody knows if you start about well actually, I'm not taking you seriously because you're either lying to me or you're doing a bit. Because what the fuck? Well, actually, the Vikings had it. You know what the Vikings had? These fucking nuts. That's what they fucking had.
What they didn't have was soap and water. They didn't take that from us, but that's neither here nor there. But whatever.
So,
uh,
but it don't
so
make no. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Your body is dirty enough that you have to use soap on the top half, but not dirty enough to use soap on the bottom half. And your body is so dirty that you need to use soap. So you're using the contaminated soap to clean the bottom half of your legs, and I'm supposed to take you seriously when you say things like, "Well, actually, the Vikings had it." It don't make no sense. It just doesn't. That always makes me mad. Like, it doesn't make sense. If somebody could explain the science behind the soap washing down making sense, then I will shut up about it. But until, like, somebody from the Big Bang Theory tell me, well, this is why it makes sense. And when I say that, I mean nerds, not like somebody from the actual cast. Until somebody fucking tells me why, then I'm never going to be not confused about it. But anyway, welcome
how
to
was your week?
my week was actually really really fun. Despite me losing my voice now, I don't know why that's happening.
Why was
Um,
your week fun? Tell me. Hmm.
because I got to
Hmm.
see Ronnie Chang, you know, and Trevor Noah for like $80. So yeah,
Who'd you go with?
a former coworker, now
I'll let it
friend.
slide.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you knew it too much. You knew it too much. I was like, what else did you do? What's on your report?
We did Percy Jackson.
I can't
Uh,
do it.
you
Not my
know,
baby. Mm-mm. I heard. I can't do it. Like emotionally, I can't do it. Maybe after I know who replaces him, but I can't do it. And I know he's
that
only in like 45 seconds.
no, that's fair. So it was bothering me because I kept staring at him, Daddy, and I was like, "Who is him, Daddy? Who is him, Daddy? His daddy is a Bond villain," and I was like, "Oh, you're the Bond villain from the Halle Berry Bond movie." Wow, that movie was problematic, but Halle Berry, so I'll let it
Get
slide.
your Hallies right.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm
So what
sorry.
else? So what else did you do?
Um, we are also restarting. What's that show called? It's on Stars. Uh, The Rise of Canaan. I think that's correct. Don't get me to lying. It's in the Power universe.
Then I'm able to. We just had a whole discourse last week. Are you gonna do this to yourself? That's what you're gonna do?
It's Patina Miller though.
Okay. Okay.
You see. It's I'm doing it for
I don't know.
Patina.
I'll give you a pass. What else? What else?
Um, let's see, not playing anything, not obsessing over anything, not reading anything. Um, y'all ain't sending in these restaurants, so I'm not eating. All I'm doing is like drinking nutriments. They came out with a coffee flavor, by the way. Delicious.
How old are you?
You want me to starve or drink nutriments? Which one is it?
Fuck, my mother drank Nutriment on her cancer treatments, and you over here talking about I'm drinking Nutriment. Look at all these special flavors they got. Yo,
You
what
sure
is
you're
wrong
not
with
mixing
you?
it up with Ensure?
Maybe Ensure.
Yeah, because nutriment is West Indian, so maybe grandma drank it, but
Maybe
Ensure's
that don't help you either.
it's
You thought
fine.
that helped you? You thought that helped you, old woman?
No, I'm clearing it up because I know they be giving insurance out so old people and people who have like health concerns, like
Are
they
you
get the
throwing up? Are you throwing up? Are you putting your finger? Do we need to have like a mental health break and like one of those
absolute
like
absolutely not. It's one of
okay, okay.
those. It's I have not. I just It's nothing for me to fixate on. I'm tired of cooking.
I've been tired of cooking. Fuck these kids.
Like I'm just so
Anything
tired.
else?
I'm trying to think. No, that's about it. Still watching the traders, loving the traders. Yeah, Percy Jackson, some Patina Miller. We in there, baby. What about you?
I finally got books that I wanted from Libby that I've been like first place for forever. But I am reading right now the Nevermore Bookstore series, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
on book 3. But finish that up and then go into the. I'm finishing up the American Queen series. I don't. It was not necessarily a do not finish, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it because I feel like if this was a real life like person, she'd definitely be a Trump supporter.
I feel like you say this like every other book.
Maybe. Well, you know what? Some of these conservatives be slipping shit in there, and I just be like,
They trying to red pill you. They're trying
right,
to red
right.
pill you.
But I had
Oh,
my bean pie today. I'm good. Um, I'm not really I mean, I'm eating the usual stuff. There's a store that caught on fire down here, and now it's back open, and so I'm really trying to like slide in where I can get in. My husband
mhm.
doesn't like the restaurant, but I do, so I'm probably gonna drag my friend down there this week.
I will
Um,
say this: if we
what?
don't get snow tomorrow, I
You
should
getting
be.
snow tomorrow? Just,
If
just stop.
if
Just
we
stop.
don't get snow
You supposed to
tomorrow,
get like a whole foot.
I'm not listening to you, and I will not accept that.
Okay.
I should be going to Tiffany's, which is around the corner from Whole Foods, and I will get me some brown butter cookies, some
Ooh,
brown butter chocolate chip cookies from
ooh,
Whole Foods,
ooh,
because
ooh,
those delicious, frozen and already
ooh.
like baked. Because sometimes cravings hit at like 3 o'clock in the
Sometimes
morning.
cravings hit. I'm still playing firmly into the Underdark. I think I got a couple more. I'm not even going to hit that eye thing for those of you who play it. Just not even going. I tried a couple times. He fucked me up, and I said, "You can have that. You can have this part of the cave, and I'm gonna just stay over here." And that's just where we are right now. um, I did. What was the other R? Reading, writing, arithmetic. I don't remember. Oh, oh, oh! And I need you to make this a clip. I need you to make this a clip. NBC, I got beef with you. Like real solid mother. I got beef, okay? Because here I am. I had some alone time. Hubby working. Babies are asleep. I go to put on Found on my DVR and it's talking about watched. I haven't watched this thing in 2 weeks. Where are my episodes? Where are my episodes? Then I go Google and it's talking about season 13 was the finale on site NBC. I want my Found back. That's all.
You
That's
mean
all.
episode 13, but okay.
Whatever. You guys know what I meant. Play with me. Bring it back. I know it's coming back, but like my heart.
Meow.
I did watch Lover Killer Stalker or whatever that's called on Netflix last night. It's the same Dateline episode that you had me watch a couple years ago.
I haven't watched
The
a lot
one,
of Dateline. I
the
do.
one where she was dating dude for like a hot minute, but the dick was so good that she killed the other paramour and then was setting things up and then shot herself in the foot.
I
You
think
remember?
so. I think so.
So she got a whole. It's wild. Like it's even crazier than it was on Dateline.
I watched because remember last week we did a lightning round. Last week I meant to say I also watched the Netflix documentary about the couple who gets like kidnapped and the cops don't believe her. Like the real life Gone Girl. You know that one.
No,
You haven't seen that? We've definitely talked about it. It's been
maybe
it's been
seven
ABC.
whole years.
It's been a 2020 episode where it's like the real life Gone Girl, where this girl gets kidnapped and then gets dropped off like in front of her parents' house. And when they tell the cops the story, they're like, I don't believe you. I think you're Gone Girl and your boyfriend.
I
Oh,
remember this.
oh my God. Anyway, every week I get on this podcast and give y'all another documentary that tells you how infallible the police are. And
Mm,
this is another one.
yeah, it
Like,
is what it is at this point.
I will say this because the story's been out there enough times. This woman was like, had the police like not turned off my boyfriend's phone, not turned it off, had it in airplane mode, they could have tracked it and found me before I was assaulted for the second time.
They are not legally required to protect or to serve. So, what do you expect? Are you drinking pickle juice? What the fuck was that?
How does this look like pickle juice to you?
You don't remember when we record, you're fuzzy to me. So all that it looks like a Vlasic jar. Is there something you want to tell our listeners? We about to go on hiatus again.
Absolutely not. This No, I'm drinking Girlfriend's Groove. The recipe's already on my page, but
Oh, that was smooth. That was smooth with the alliteration. Okay, okay.
you know, I love the alliterations, but no, yeah, it's like sangria with tequila instead of
Yeah.
instead of brandy, because people make it with brandy.
All right, we got to get into this boring episode because we on a time crunch this week.
You're right. Oh, why would I
I'm
drink
so
wine?
depressed. I'm so fucking yo.
So
Like
we are
I feel like every fucking scene of this shit, from Leo to Phoebe, like to Grams.
We are on season 3, episode 17, Free Witch. The original air date is March 22nd, 2001. The writers this week are Zach and Chris, and David Straighten directed this episode. His full credits are in season 3, episode 11, Blinded by the White Lighter. And doesn't that feel like so long ago?
So long ago.
Our guest stars this week are Patty Halliwell and Penny Halliwell. Y'all know who they are.
Yeah.
Uh, W. Earl Brown as Shadow, 138 credits, including Chicago Fire. I already posted the video. It's on TikTok. You can do your scrolls. There's something about Mary, as well as the Book of Boba Fett. Sherry Sam or Sean as Ariel. Total of 52 credits, including One Life to Live, Law and Order, and Girlfriends. And guys, this is how much of a nerd I am. I did the Chicago Fire credit from memory, and I did Sherry's credits from memory as well.
Nerd.
Hey man.
Nerd.
Hey. The trivia this week, the title is a play on the another witch show, Bewitched, ha ha ha.
Yeah. Ha ha ha.
Sherry has played another voodoo storyline in another Aaron Spelling show from 1997 to 1999. She portrayed Vanessa Hart on Sunset Beach for 3 years, which
Shit.
during which Virginia Dominique Jennings schemed against her with help from voodoo witch Mrs. Moreau. She played a voodoo practitioner in her Criminal Intent episode as well. This girl just loved doing voodoo, I guess. W. Earl Brown portrays Shadow in this episode, but he also starred in Scream, which also stars Rose McGowan. And now I am picturing him die in Scream and satisfied. Totally satisfied. He gained weight in between roles, but still a satisfying role. And it is revealed that before Piper worked at Quake, she worked at a bank, but still had a talent for cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah, the IMDb synopsis is lacking privacy at the manor. Piper concludes that she and Leo should move out on their own. In the middle of this, the Charm Ones come against a warlock that actually gets stronger the more every time he's vanquished. And I guess the DVD synopsis is the Charm Ones battle a warlock that gets stronger every time it is vanquished as Piper wrestles with her decision to move out of the manor. I guess. This doesn't make any sense to me. Whatever. The Black Girl Charm synopsis. Piper and Leo feel a lack of privacy and decide to move to Prue and her's pre-witched apartment. When they tell Prue and Phoebe, the sisters recall the last time they almost split up, and this is before and after Grams passed away. uh, Before their charm future. Meanwhile, an evil warlock and former familiar forces the sisters to kill him a total of 9 times, to shed his past life as a cat, and to live as a warlock forever. Piper finds the power binding spell Gramps was working on the day she collapsed, which she takes as a sign to stay in the manor. I guess. How many times are we going to see Leo's orbs?
So what are we considering plot A? Are we considering
Plot
plot A?
plot A is definitely Piper trying to move.
So what did you think about plot A? Because y'all not getting a full synopsis from us today. Not in Black History Month, you not. No.
I don't think I just think it's more of what I've said along the way. They are not a good couple and they're not equally yoked because this is what you discuss before you get married. Because this is not the like Prue and Phoebe walking in on y'all pre fucking, post fucking, about to fuck. It don't matter. This isn't the
Where
first
are
time.
the boundaries? Like where are the boundaries though? Like as
They've
sisters,
never
like you clearly
they've never had
like
boundaries. So to now be like, oh my god, we don't have boundaries. Like you never had
because
boundaries.
didn't Phoebe definitely see all of Leo last season?
Yeah. Prue is the one who made the nice orbs comment. So like they've all and again they've never had boundaries because like didn't they teach each other how to kiss? If I'm remembering an episode correctly. Yeah. Phoebe taught Piper how to kiss, which is whatever. They've never exhibited boundaries. So now they have boundaries. And I know that's how boundaries work, but it just doesn't work story wise.
I just feel as adults, it should just be very simple that your sister is in the bathroom showering with her man. You tell me you only got one lip gloss? One lip gloss? Come on. Come on.
I got lip gloss all I think I have 2 on the desk right now. Yep,
Right?
that's
Like I just feel like she not getting none from Cole, so she be popping in because she a voyeur. That's definitely one of her kinks. And I'm not kink shaming, but it's weird because that's also your sister.
exactly like where are your boundaries when it comes to your sister and her partners? And this came up on Twitter a while ago, but everyone's like, why is it weird? Like, why is it that Prue would believe that Phoebe would try to like smash Roger? And it's because y'all don't have boundaries. Y'all have
That's a
never.
huge boundary, though. Like, how you just immediately take Roger's word?
Because
over
y'all
your
do
sister.
because you do shit like walk into the bathroom and stare at my boyfriend, my fiance, my husband naked and
But
say
that wasn't the excuse she gave. The excuse she gave was because you steal shit. Like
no, but I understand they don't address the lack of boundaries, but
no.
it is very clear that they don't respect each other's romantic relationships
No.
at all. And you too familiar. Like, and watching this episode as somebody who has lived with another couple, I have never seen that man's penis. I don't know how y'all keep seeing each other's penis all the time. Dude,
Maybe the charmed ones isn't necessarily about their power, but the friends we made along the way.
like there has never been a time where it's just like la la la. Oh my god, nice orbs. Like no.
See,
Ugh.
I am glad that they did give because I'm glad they gave her the bigger room. She knew all that. She knew all that. And now she has like a bathtub and stuff like that. It's
That's what I'm saying.
perfect.
This doesn't make any sense because this shit should have been discussed. How you don't discuss this before you get married?
Because they were more concerned about getting married than what to do after you get married, if that makes sense. She was so concerned about the powers that be allowing them to get married and standing 10 toes down and wanting to marry this bum. I mean, just like any other girl that stands 10 toes down on on wanting to marry somebody, then they get married and they like, oh shit, like it's not just a pretty wedding, right?
It wasn't a pretty wedding to begin with.
So now that we got that plot out the way, because y'all, that's what y'all getting out of us from them and Leo.
It
I
just
think we
don't
gave
make
y'all a
sense.
lot.
It don't
We
make
gave y'all a lot.
sense.
Plot A or plot B with this Ariel, I saw her and was like, okay, so she's gonna die.
I was like, why would you keep this toxic mixture on the mantle? All like
It's a cat, ma'am, 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 and that ain't no black cat. You talking about? Oh, get down, Shadow. Get.
y'all saw I didn't have to tell Panther to get down. He got his love and he got his ass the fuck down. All right? That black cat know how to act sometimes. Sometimes. Cause black
I also
cats
want to know what she did to piss Shadow off. Like, you're not gonna just have black cat slander out here. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna have this racism against black cats. What you do to piss Shadow off? That he was like, tonight, bitch, tonight, you dead.
no, I think knowing that first of all, a white man named Shadow, have we not suffered enough in Black
All right,
History
Chet
Month?
Hanks.
Not I you know what? I don't think she to be honest, I don't think she did anything to that cat. That cat was just like, it's my time. I'ma do it.
He was like, fuck you. Fuck this cheap ass apartment. Fuck this cheap ass cat food. Bitch, I don't even like this shit. And I keep knocking it over every fucking day and you don't pay attention.
He what's okay, not to, you know, victim blame. But what spell were you running or about to perform that you had them on the altar ready to go? Who were you summoning? Because it don't make no sense. Because
She
all
ain't throw
he
no athame. She ain't throw no bowl. Like, she watched this man, this cat, turn into a full-blooded man and just sat there.
first of all, that's not a first of all, Peter knows to get his black ass on my desk. So when he tried to put a paw on my desk, I say I call him by his real name, Malcolm, and he's like, "Oh, mommy about to beat me. I'm about to go run. I, I I'm not gonna do that." You over here, Shadow now, Shadow stop. Shadow, what's gotten into you, kitty? Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I just could you imagine? All right, just imagine we do this podcast right now, right? And Panther be knocking down shit, and then he turns into a white man. You tell me you're not taking this mic, and the moment he turned from black to white, you not. I mean, any man, right? But like, you not smashing him over the head.
I'm gonna sacrifice the wine to blind him. And then we go. Matter of fact, I do have oils up here. Baby is right.
See, you'd have been like, juk, 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 juk. And that
See?
on guard.
The power of oils. What you want to do?
It frustrates me because we definitely know that there's other powerful witches, maybe not as powerful as the charm ones, but we definitely know that in this universe there's powerful witches. And when it comes to having a melanin colored,
I'm melanin colored. I love how you try to clean it up and still.
I did. Uh they're useless and powerless. And I think that's what frustrated me the most is that she didn't even attempt to save her life. And you knew, and like later on, we find out that she clearly understood what was happening. Like Shadow, man, don't turn into a bad guy.
I don't. I started singing Stacy or Rico in my head, and that's what I think about this episode. Like they gotta be more to life than
And then
watching.
they just, and he automatically attacks the charmed ones because they're the most powerful. Phoebe whoops his ass and kills him. Prue whoops his ass and kills him. And then we get to Piper. She turns to this bumfuck and goes, Leo, help me.
I really shouldn't be cackling holding a sword because imagery. But
Ray, that was when I knew that I like nothing. Like that was strike two. That was strike two for this episode for me. I could the whole not having boundaries, seeing Leo's like balls and stuff like that, like that was already established in season 2. So while it was annoying, it wasn't necessarily a strike. But she was like, "Help me!" And all this man could do, he was like,
it was
here's a
established in
box."
season 1.
Even worse,
Yeah.
he hands her a box cutter. Like, when I say like after I would have juked that demon, I'd be like, "We're done." I couldn't imagine like here I am on these streets and you do absolutely nothing to save me, and I'm supposed the ick. Like
I got the ick when he when she was talking about the apartment and he was like, "Are you sure that's a good idea?" And she said, "It's a little bit more of rent." And he was like, "I ain't talking about that. No. I'm not talking about the rent. Why are you talking about the rent? 'Cause I ain't saying nothing about rent. What you? Why are you bringing that up? I'm talking about your powers, stupid. Like,
he was like, "Baby, why are we talking about this rent, baby? Because I know you got it. You good?
like,
Just putting a few more hours at Quake, and we be good. Like, get out of my face, bro.
and
Let's talk about something else.
and
We don't need money."
when she forgets that she has the power to freeze and cries, because I understand being a dumb bitch when you're around your man, because you're supposed to be a dumb bitch around your man, but not when you're the charm ones. That's good for people like me and you. Like, I don't have to worry about my safety. I mean, I do worry about my safety, but I don't have to worry about my safety because there's a man there and he's gonna he's scoping it out for
Right,
me. He
right,
walking in front of me. He
right,
making sure that I'm good. Matter of fact,
right.
I don't even have to open my door because he's opening the door after he put the boxes in the back seat. or in the trunk.
Right.
But this,
I'm gonna move on. Cause we not.
how
So
you 1/3 of the baddest bitches ever and you forget to freeze? How you forget to freeze?
they find out. They all meet up. They find out that they have killed the same guy 3 times. He keep popping back, and as he keeps popping back, he gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So they go obviously to the book, and they go to the book. The book opens up to a page, and they go to try to summon somebody from the other side. And who pops up? Ariel. And she gives them all the tea on this man. Like, this man, like, he shadows, used to be my black cat, but now he a white man that killed me. I will say that they did have the common sense to apologize about contacting her in the afterlife after she just died,
Mm-hmm.
because they couldn't figure it out themselves. So I will take half a strike back. But understand that strike and a half is coming right the fuck back when we get to plot C. So we find out that they are not supposed to be killing this guy, because when he hits his 9 lives, because he is a cat, he is going to turn into a warlock. Obviously, they keep killing this dude because it is instinct, which ain't never been no instinct before. Where all of a sudden now they have a killer instinct to take this man out.
I will give it to Phoebe
Phoebe's
because
always had a killer instinct. It comes with being a hoe.
nah, you right. I would give it to Phoebe because some man with the foot fetish accosted my mama in a Payless. So sometimes men in the shoe store gotta die.
God, nah, she fucked his ass up. Fucked his
Right?
ass up.
So I
And
would
fucked
give
his
it
ass
to
up again in the kitchen.
Prue
She
over
did that.
here. Yeah. I will say though, Shadow, you ruthless. You ruthless. Killing that lady at the coffee shop.
And I
Damn.
was like, keep testing me. Don't kill me. And I'll just keep killing other people. I did. His kills were funny, though. I think his kills were humorous. So Phoebe's
That's a
like,
gay ass
well,
cat, right?
oh, he he
Okay.
he he would definitely have the slick ass like warlock. I feel like
Because
after like 100, 500 years, though, I feel like he would have to grow into being a gay warlock.
nah, because he was giving gay energy. Like
He was.
he's definitely like a big tigger.
That's probably why he went to be a warlock. He's like, I'm in this house with this bitch. She won't even get me another male cat. Like, nothing.
They had a full Sex in the City moment before he killed that lady. Look at them. Them evil gays are trying to kill me.
So Phoebe comes up with the great idea that he does feel pain when they do kill him, even if it's for a second. And so they go to the Book of Shadows, they create a spell, and when he comes back for the last time, he knows something's up, but he needs this kill.
I
So
will
he
say,
rock with it.
I will say, this episode had a lot of like pull quotes because I remember, "Hi, we're sleeveless" from like the promo when this first aired on the WB.
That was cute. Go ahead.
No, it's just like it was a very good marketable episode. It just didn't have any substance when you like pull back the layers.
Right. I will say though that I used to love me a good rhinestone sleeveless shirt, and that just Phoebe's outfit just it brought back so many memories. I had
I'm not
so
gonna
many from
lie.
Rainbow, so many rhinestone sleeveless
All
shirts.
she needed was those chopsticks in her hair, and she would have been Ray. Cause oh my god, I loved me a good half up,
I had
half
butterfly
down.
clips.
Even
I had
though did I
butterfly
have
clips.
the hair for a half up, half down with some chopsticks? No. Did I still try to pull it off? Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Mark my words,
So
y'all
they
gonna
do the
see me this
spell.
summer with a half up, half down with
No,
some
you are not.
chopsticks.
No chopstick. No, you are not. No, you are not. No. 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 No.
can't do chopsticks?
Cause I don't want
They
you
bring it
getting
every
yelled
day.
at on the internet.
I'm always getting yelled at on the internet. You know, you ain't here. I try to cancel Alyssa Milano because I'm a black.
So when they do the spell, the spirits from Ghosts come out. I was like, oh, look at them with the budget. They got the little ghosts coming out. I love you, Fitz. Tell me that was not a scene from Ghosts. That is the ending of Ghosts. That is the ending of Ghost.
No, because them little ghosts from Ghosts used to terrify the shit out of me. Ghosts used to freak me out. It took me. I think I saw Ghosts for the first time when I was like 7 or 8. So of course,
That was one of my
like
favorite movies growing up.
it, I saw it
At
again.
7 or 8.
Like it was good, but it was a little too dark for me. I'm still kind of Christian back then.
I've
And then
always wanted to learn how to make like clay vases from Ghost. That is on my bucket list to do that with my husband.
we took ceramics in high school, and all I wanted to do was,
Mm.
I know, right? I went to a fancy school. No, I didn't. We took ceramics. It sounds like I did. I did swimming and ceramics. Anyway, um, and all I wanted to do was recreate that scene, but I went to a school in the ghetto. We were not recreating that scene at all.
That's on my bucket list. That is something I gotta do.
Mhm.
That is. So that's how he ends. And it was kind of like, okay, he was done. Plot C. I'm standing 10 toes down that these bitches killed Graham. So I lurk on the Reddit Charmed posts just to
Mhm.
get some insight on like how people be feeling about Charmed, like insight on like how people think. And somebody had posted last week that they felt that Grams's disease exacerbated because of trying to keep the girls together. And I was like, that's interesting. And I didn't think too much about it until this episode.
Mhm.
Grams was, first of all, Grams was trying everything. Second of all, I love the fact that even though her daughter was dead, they still were having nightly sessions. I love
Mhm.
that. And then when she got mad, she was like, fuck you, bitch. That'd be my grandma. What? I can't hear you. The candle's flickering.
Turn the fan up. Be like, oh, you acting up. So it's not you, it's the fan that did it.
I just, to sit here and to see, like, you could clearly see, like, Grams, I don't know, Grams had angina or heart blockage or what, but she definitely had, like, serious chest pains. And to watch how the girls were bickering at their, like, these weren't, like, kids. These were adults. And the way that they were acting, knowing that their grandma ain't have too much to live, they didn't know when she was gonna go, irritated me.
Yeah. Yeah. It,
Like, I'm all for
while it,
screwing over capitalism, but Phoebe, this ain't the time to be stealing. Graham's got a weak heart. What are you doing?
well, I understand, without giving too much of my personal life away, I understand people being completely self centered and selfish while somebody is literally dealing with life and death. And it's disgusting to see in real life, and it's even more disgusting because why'd y'all move back in? Y'all move
If
back
y'all
in.
would act like that.
If you why'd y'all move back in? And that's the same thing I would ask. And like, if these were my real friends, if these were my real cousins, like, why'd you move back in if all y'all were going to do was spend every other night at Roger's house anyway and bicker all the time? Like, y'all don't think me part of me wanting to be better or feeling better is not hearing y'all dumb bitches screech about the stupidest fucking shit? Like, give it a rest. This poor woman would be grabbing her chest for like hours, and these hoes is not paying attention. It's not until she started coughing and they're like, "Oh, Gramps, my bad. You all right?"
Right. Though, like looking back on it, I kind of understand why we get the Piper that we get in season one. Because Piper definitely was holding Grams down, holding the house
Mm-hmm.
down. She took care of the funeral arrangements. I can understand where I can understand Piper more clearly now
Mm-hmm.
watching this episode and then going back to season one. Because I felt she was the only one who was selfless in that period of time and trying
Yeah,
to
she
keep everything
was.
together.
Because the scene with Gramps and her in the kitchen,
Oh,
how do you know what to add? And she's just like, being a chef doesn't pay the bills, doesn't come with health insurance, working at the bank does. And oh, girl, I'm very happy she quit the bank and went to Quake.
right,
'Cause
right.
I feel like that was her way of honoring Grams without
Yeah,
realizing that's what she
yeah.
was doing. So that was beautiful. It's watching in real life people not put their bullshit aside for the bigger picture. Them being the dumbasses that they were in the, like, why are you shoplifting when your grandmother is like, why would you do this? Why? And it's not like,
Right,
and it's not even as if Phoebe is 19 when this is happening. This is 6 months before episode 1. Girl, you 22, like, you know
it was a
better.
lot. It was a lot. So we see the final dual plane conversation between Grams and Patty,
Mhm.
where Grams has decided that these girls don't know how to fucking act, and I gotta bind their powers. And she goes and gets the Ouija board or whatever she gets from the cat the little trunk. And almost immediately after she goes to bind their powers, Grams clutches her chest and tumbles down the steps and dies. That is the end of Grams. And
I
I
always
really
thought
feel
that
like them
she
girls killed her.
I thought like she passed out and then never woke back
It
up.
looked
Cause think you
that
remember homeboy from episode 1, Jeremy, was stalking Piper in the hospital. So Grams had to have been in the hospital for a couple of days
oh,
or weeks. So that was like the fall that took her out. And she never just left the
because
hospital after.
she had mad heart. I don't know if you watched that scene because she actually like bounces and the actress
Mm-hmm.
shifts. Like I didn't mean to fall that hard. So I
Mm-hmm.
can see that. I can see that. Well, however, what Grams dies.
Mm-hmm.
Grams is no longer in existence. So after the funeral happens and everything like that, which Piper ends up putting on herself, this scene, oh, it reminds me of another movie or another show, and I can't place where it's coming from. So they're back in the living room, and
Mm-hmm.
she's like, "Well, as like a final hurrah to Grams, I can make some like one of Graham's favorite dishes." And Prue is like, "Oh, I promised Roger I'd spend the night." You know what it reminds me of? Rent. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Goodbye. That part where they all like leave the
Yeah.
apartment. That's
Yeah.
what it reminds me of.
That is so on God. I would have gone no contact with Prue and Phoebe if I was Piper.
Yeah.
Would have been a hard no contact. Like, I don't know if it would have been before or after Prue's wedding, if it would have occurred, but either way, I would have gone no contact. What are you telling me that we just put our grandmother in the ground and y'all can't hang out with me? Y'all didn't even have a repass for yo. Y'all didn't have a,
Mm-mm.
and that's what that sucks.
You know exactly. I know exactly where what part it reminds me of. So after Angel dies, and there, for those who have seen the Rent movie, Angel dies. Arbe, Jesse L.
Mm-hmm.
Martin, is
Mm-hmm.
sobbing over the loss of his partner, and they and his friends have a full ass argument in the cemetery.
Yes. Oh my god.
I'll cover you, replays, and then they start to.
Ooh. 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 Mm. Can we afford it? Come on,
Nope.
guys, chill. Someone to live for, someone to say, I love you. You will said you. So
That's
please, for my sake, carefully. Damn, yo. I can't believe.
he's gone. I can't believe
Believe you're
you're
going.
going.
Yes! Theater nerds, we are here for you. And please, God, don't sue me. Um,
And Phoebe over here talking about she gonna take the midnight train to Georgia. She don't know where. She don't know how. She just knows she can't be here. And I was like, get out, Phoebe. Get out. Get
I
out.
don't know what the future holds for me, but I know it's not in this house. You right. It's in
Slide
a
him,
jail cell, you thief. You
slide him back. That weird moment where Leo's like on the street and he bumps into them and then turns back and disappears. Fucking useless. Like, why couldn't it be like some magical being where he's like,
He's
I
not
feel like
beating the creeper allegations. Thank you for reminding me of this. He's not beating. Yo, that man is a stalker. That man is a Joe level stalker from fucking you. Because the conversation that fucking Piper and Prue are having is she's like, maybe I'm just a little jealous because I'm single. You know, I got this fuck ass Bob. I have this fuck ass job. I ain't got no man. Maybe true love isn't for me. And he like shoulder checks her like, bitch, I'm here. Come see me. Love me. Yo, I know he did that on purpose because later on when they finally do get together, he was like, you know, we actually bumped into each other once. And she's gonna and like the simple bitch she is, she's gonna be like, oh, that's so crazy because I was talking to Prue about finding true love and you bumped into me. Oh
and
my
here you
god.
are, just like my Prince Charming.
It is a big ass ploy. This man is a fucking he's a weirdo. He's a
Oh,
stalker. He likes to
you know
keep
who
it in
he
the
is?
family. Ugh.
You know who he is? You know who he
He out
is?
here salt burning everybody.
He's Hans
Hans
from
Gruber?
from Frozen. No, from Frozen. From Frozen.
He's a social interloper.
We finish each other. Yeah, sandwiches. Like, yeah. Yeah, that's
I know the writers put that in the episode to give us they were always meant to be. It's not giving that. It's giving he's a creep. Call the cops. Call the elders. We have a duster on the loose.
so on that note. How would you rate the episode?
Are there any changes you would make to the episode?
Save Graham. Like to go out that way, like to go out thinking that you're doing the best for your fuck ass, selfish ass grandkids. Save Grams. Justice for Grams. Justice for Ariel. Oh my God. Tell me, tell me another a black person don't die next. The fact that it aired in March, like all these episodes aired in March, it was like, we gave you Black History Month. We gotta take it off.
Disgusting. Yeah, I would recast Ariel because there's just something so nefarious about a black woman dying just so she could be the magical ghost Negro for these three bitches. There's something so nefarious about it. Like, I don't know. Yeah, every other week, y'all only hang out with white bitches in San Francisco. All of a sudden, every time somebody needs to die, it's the coloreds. Y'all finding all
Oh,
the colors all over San Francisco now, right?
oh my
Sons of
gosh.
bitches. Um, that said, I am rating this for,
Damn.
yeah, four sassy four sassy witches. Because you know what? Shadow for he's Ligga Bigga Tigga, and I've never seen any other demon that straight up gank a humans be like, y'all think it's a game? Y'all think I'm pussy? I will kill bitches. And you just kill some random bitch with a steak knife at a restaurant. And hold on. Can we talk about the fact that they killed that man for no reason? Because that lady was already dead. Like, he already mission accomplished. Y'all ain't have to kill him. She was already dead. Y'all trying to avenge her. Y'all don't know her. She gone. Anyway,
She was
for
innocent.
hi. This is when Precious I'm tired of losing innocence. Cause 2 for 2. Actually 3 for 3.
I will say the best part of the episode was the flashbacks with Grams and Patty. However, it did not like warm me up to the like it didn't warm me up to the girls. Like if we had gotten this in season 1, I would have been on a full charmed sisters hate train. Like how you are at Leo, that's how I would have been. Um so I'm gonna give it 4 Florida waters because that girl needed something.
Like summoning stuff with no protection. Don't make no sense. Oh my god, look at us. 54 minutes. Um Yeah, this episode was it's so weird because I remember liking this episode once upon a time ago.
Because you watch it during Black History Month.
You're right. You're right. We should have watched this episode and no, because March is Women's History Month.
Mm.
We should have watched this episode in January. I didn't find. That said, some would just be hoes. Blessed be.
Some hoes be witches, blessed be bitches.